Boom shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. Welcome to this exciting Christmas special live stream 2020, the year from hell. Hopefully it's over soon and we'll get back to normal. Vaccines are out, COVID's almost over, the world is coming back together again, and we are way richer than we were last year. So, exciting times. Welcome everybody. Hello all people in the chat. Big T, Zavones, Andrew, XRP, Tiny Papa, XRP, Steven, hello from Wales. Well, hello. All right, we like whales. We like Bitcoin whales. You must be a Bitcoin whale. Get it a play on words. Oh, what's up, everybody? Sean, Manka, Crypto, K, Ryan, George. Everybody's rolling in. What's up, mate? All right, today we have a live stream episode. We're going to go over some fun stuff happening with Bitcoin. We're also going to answer questions you may have, because that's what we're going to do, because it's Christmas, and what better way to give back for Christmas than to answer your questions. What's up, everybody? Spanish Chicken, Pollo Loco. No, that's not it. Pollo, damn, I was just reading The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Pollo Sorpresa. There we go. Cyril, Nathan, Wild Geese, John, Kanteka, Crypto Leggy, Shaq. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you're all enjoying it with friends and family, having a great year. If you're not, well, come hang out with me. We can all hang out together. We're all family here. We're all friends. Even the XRP army, they're welcome here too. All right, well, let's get into some exciting stuff. Guys, behind my head, I'm a big loss at the moment. Don't know if I should sell the rest. Oh gosh, hodling altcoins. Please don't hodl altcoins. I mean, you can have a few altcoins, but please don't hodl altcoins. This is just like my public service announcement. Just search Willy Woo degenerators and oscillators. I have a whole video about it. I'm not going to link to it. You could just search Crypto Love degenerators and oscillators, but I'll just go into it right here. The top 2,412 coins. 2,400 of them are degenerators. Means you just lose when hodling them. 12 of them are oscillators, meaning you can actually trade them to make your money against Bitcoin. The massive altcoins, you just lose your money against Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you're always making money. Case in point, the Bitcoin price today, all-time highs. Oh my goodness. Do you even remember what it was at last Christmas? I don't. It was something super low. But, last Christmas was terrible. All the YouTubers, myself included, got shadow banned from YouTube. They closed down all of our channels because we were talking about crypto. Look at the difference now. Now we have Elon Musk talking about Bitcoin. We have MicroStrategy's buying Bitcoin. We have Grayscale buying Bitcoin. All the institutions are rushing for Bitcoin. Thank goodness, not closing down this time. We will talk about ETH and Chainlink. A whole bunch of stuff. I didn't see Plan B's new video. But he does have some good stuff. So this chart behind me, all right, this is Bitcoin on a 4-hour chart. This is basically thanks to Trading Shot. He's one of my favorite traders over on Trading View. This is a different chart of his. But Trading Shot, if you take a look, Bitcoin right now is in a bullish megaphone. All right, it's called a bullish megaphone because it goes out like a megaphone. And it's bullish. Well, if we take the MA50 on the 4-hour candles, you can see it's pretty good support for a lot of it. And right now, we just bounced off of it. It just proved some more support. Now, if we take a look at this, every time that we look at the RSI, which is down below, over there, I think that's the side it is. Yeah, that's right there. And every time it breaks through this RSI line, 43, you have it break through that MA50. So it broke through there, it broke through there. Right now, we're not anywhere near it. So it looks like this is going to continue to be support. Now, if we allow it to continue to be support, and we just draw this line out here, okay? Let's just kind of extend this line. Well, right around New Year's Day, okay, brand new year, we're going to have this wedge right here. Change the color so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. We're going to have this little, oops, didn't want to do that one. Hang on. This is live, folks. We can't edit this, okay? what we're going to do is change the color now. Okay, we have this little ascending wedge right here. Okay, now oftentimes these ascending wedges, they can be a bearish pattern. However, there's a lot of other fundamental stuff going on with Bitcoin right now that potentially could prove to be somewhat bullish, to have a price breakout above. What are those things that's happening? Well, how about this one right here? Institutions buying up Bitcoin. Every institution that's buying Bitcoin is buying 1,000th of the Bitcoin available. Like 1,000th of all the Bitcoin. That means 1,000 institutions buy Bitcoin, it's all gone. And there's 630,000 publicly traded companies. That means 1 in 630 publicly traded companies buys Bitcoin, and there goes all the Bitcoin in the world. Every institution is buying $500 million of Bitcoin, and you know where it's coming from? It's coming from you and me, traders. Coinbase is taking Bitcoin from Coinbase Pro, where people are trading, and they're taking it out of there. They're selling it to these institutions on Coinbase custody. We had it happen here on December 12th. We had it happen on December 23rd, also December 22nd. These big red lines are Coinbase taking Bitcoin from traders and giving it to hodlers. The amount of Bitcoin available is shrinking at an ever-increasing rate, and because of that, Bitcoin price is much more volatile than ever before because there's much smaller amount. The supply of Bitcoin available is so much smaller, and the demand is going through the roof with all these institutions talking about it. So even though this can generally be a bearish pattern, I think that Bitcoin price is going to head upwards. Now, where upwards? Well, if we just take a look, let's take a look at Fibonacci extensions. So we go all the way from the bottom to the top of the last cycle. So from 3,000 all the way up to 20,000. And we extend that. Well, when we take a look, the next line, serious resistance, 30,000. Okay, we're headed for 30,000. But after we break 30,000, guess what? We're going way up. $46,000. All right. And then, my goodness, it just gets better and better and better because the next one is until $73,000. And after that, oh my goodness, we'll be well into the six figures for a Bitcoin at $117,000, and we can keep on going and going and going. But I think kind of a better way to show you what's going to go on with that chart is to take a look right here on this Bitcoin chart. This is just the Brave New Coin Liquid Index. So this is taking a look at the weekly chart with the halvings in blue, and we can see Bitcoin is a pattern that repeats itself. So far, it has repeated 3 times. That means there's likely going to be a 4 out of 5 chance, 4 out of 5 chance, 80% chance it'll repeat itself again. So basically following this little line right here, okay, from the bottom here, bounced off of support right here, by the end of 2022, could potentially put us up around the $250,000 mark there. Now, my prediction for a long time at October of 2021 has been $70,000. Some people think it'll even be higher. It could go up. Willy Woo, he's saying, hey, by the end of 2021, could be $200,000 to $300,000. The price could definitely go up that high. Now, why do I pick this October of 2021? Well, it's another chart by Trading Shot, the 51-49% ratio, the golden ratio in Bitcoin. If you take a look at the halving, 51% of it happens before, from the bottom to the halving, 49% happens after. It happened in the first halving, the second halving, and it's likely to happen again with the end right at the end of September. So somewhere between September 27th, October 4th, 2021, that's going to be the top. Most likely, if Bitcoin repeats itself, obviously not financial advice, and things aren't guaranteed to repeat themselves, but there's a good chance that it very well may. So if we take a look at things, now, right now, Bitcoin price is up. There's a good reason Bitcoin price is up, because generally October, November, December, we see big gains in Bitcoin. Now, January, February, March is kind of slow, so could potentially see Bitcoin price coming down to consolidate a little bit, potentially. Oftentimes in January, people talk about, what's that thing? Chinese New Year? Yeah, okay. So Chinese New Year, they talk about January. Potentially, we might see some consolidation. Might find support at $20,000. And then April and May looks like we'll have some big Bitcoin prices again. Potentially where? Well, based on this chart from CoinMarketCap, okay, by the end of Q1, somewhere between $36,000 and $60,000, which is kind of right along with those prices we were just talking about. By the end of Q2, the middle of next year, $65,000 to $223,000. By the end of 2021, $163,000 to $293,000. Good God. Whew. So we got a lot of fun stuff to look forward to. Now, you guys don't care about Bitcoin. You just want to know about altcoins, I'm sure. What do I think of RuPaul? Why do you even ask that? I don't know. Merry Christmas, everybody. Everybody who's just rolling in, Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year, too. Okay? Just in case I don't do any more live streams. What's the new all-time high for ETH? Ooh, good question. I don't think that ETH has even come close to seeing any type of all-time highs. In terms of Bitcoin comparative, ETH is like way all-time lows, like almost similar to had you have bought ETH back when it, back at the very beginning. So if we take a look at Ethereum, you can see Bitcoin comparative, pretty darn low. Pretty darn low. Wait, let's put this on log. Okay, because in order to see if it's an oscillator or a generator, you have to look at it on a logarithmic scale. I don't know. I don't know what we'll call that one yet. But ETH 2.0 is coming out. And here's the things that I like about ETH 2.0. Okay, Ethereum. The greatest number of developers in blockchain, period, with Ethereum. Pretty much every project building on Ethereum. We had ICOs on Ethereum. We have DeFi on Ethereum. We basically have everything on Ethereum. Now, granted, they have some complications with like scaling and whatever, but it could very well be solved with ETH 2.0. I mean, that's the goal. It may already be solved with projects like Matic. Okay, they have a second layer solution for Ethereum already solved. Now, the cool things about ETH 2.0, aside from staking, being able to stake 32 ETH and get like 10% on your ETH. So every year you would get 3.2 ETH for staking it. Aside from that, they're talking about potentially a deflationary model for Ethereum. So with a deflationary model, the value of ETH would go up. We see what happens with Bitcoin, where there's a deflationary model. Okay, price goes up, supply and demand, simple economics. So I am very bullish for Ethereum in the long term. I think, price is pretty much at an all-time low. Look at this. Buying it now is like buying it way back in early 2017. So that's ETH. All-time highs. Now, a lot of people, they want to say like, okay, this is my main thing against like Cardano, all these different projects. If we take a look at this, just think about this with me. The top 2,412 coins, 2,400 of them, you're better off just holding Bitcoin. Like they just go down. Like Cardano, since the very beginning. It shot from 2 cents to $2 and then just lost your money ever since then. I mean, even stuff like Chainlink, okay? Like, let's look at Linkies. Because I think Chainlink has a great use case, all right? I think it's pretty awesome, especially with DeFi, with stable coins, because we need these oracles to peg the prices unless people start building their... oracles into the smart contracts. But let's take a look at the difference between what's going on with the actual price, the cash price, the dollar price, and then Bitcoin price. So here, Chainlink looks like we'll do the past year maybe, because that'll give us better information. Okay, so the past year looks like pretty much price keeps going up. This is awesome. Absolutely amazing, right? But if we take a look at the real truth versus Bitcoin, the price has been going down since August. So if you've been holding Chainlink since August, you're losing out. So that's one of my main things against holding altcoins. Doesn't mean that I don't hold altcoins. So like 65% of my portfolio is Bitcoin, 15% is ETH, the rest is alts. But I don't think if you want to maintain your money, having a whole bunch in alts makes sense. Let's see. Bought 2 ETH at $100. There you go. You're a winner. All right. And okay. Oh yeah. The question was, where's the top for ETH? Dude, it could go up to $1,000. I mean, who's to say? Right now, there's no. Okay. Here's the acid test for this. Okay. The number one financial newspaper in the world, Wall Street Journal. Okay. Bitcoin is at all-time highs. Is it on the front page of the Wall Street Journal? Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Nope. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Nope. 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 No. Look at this. Not a damn thing about Bitcoin on the front page of the Wall Street Journal. Not a damn thing. This is the number one financial newspaper in the world, and there's not a thing about Bitcoin being the best performing asset class of the past 10 years, doing absolutely amazing all-time highs today. Nothing about it. Now, if we take a look at the market section, talking about Chinese stocks having a banner year, talking about JP Morgan and Jamie Dimon, who's clearly against Bitcoin. There we go. Finally, teeny little article. Bitcoin rally has already outlasted 2017 run. So finally, like small little article on the market section. That's it. All they have for Bitcoin. Not much. The digital currency has tripled its price this year and is already holding its gains. Yeah, that's right. It's doing a lot better. As a matter of fact, I was taking a look at this. Guys, here's some numbers. Ready? Okay. So, the days that we have been above $100 or $10,000, 107 days. Wait, hang on. Okay, so last bull run, let's take a look at this. Let's go back. Let's go back to this one. No, to this one. Here we go. So last bull run, some of you may have remembered 2017, okay? This was a stellar year. In 2017, Bitcoin was above $10,000 for 44 days. Guess what? We've already been above $15,000 for 45 days. Booyah! All right, so much better this year than last year. How about price prediction for Zilliqa? Listen, I know everybody wants their bags to do amazing. And listen, I love magic too. You know? I mean, point in case. I love unicorns shooting rainbows and Bitcoins out of their butt. But there's a reason that this is a Bitcoin and not an altcoin. Okay? Guys, let's just take a look here. Okay? I don't even know how many, but we'll go to CoinMarketCap. One of the reasons why Bitcoin price keeps going up, why it keeps going up over and over and over and over and over again, and compared with altcoins, why it keeps going up, is because price is dependent on supply and demand. Okay? The supply of Bitcoin is ever diminishing. There's Bitcoin that are lost. There's institutions hodling Bitcoin. Satoshi has 1 million Bitcoin. He's never going to give those up. So there's a very limited supply. Every halving, the amount of Bitcoin produced is decreasing, and institutions are buying them up at an amazing clip. Well, if the demand increases, which it is, the price has to go up, supply and demand. If we take a look at altcoins, now where does it have the total number? Right now, top left corner up here, okay? Look at this, 8,115 altcoins. There's one Bitcoin. There's 8,115 altcoins. That is not limited supply. Even the bags that you're holding, they're not limited supply. Now, the price could go up. And when the price goes up, I would recommend that you probably sell it for Bitcoin. Because, I'll be honest, institutions, really rich, wealthy people, are not buying altcoins to hold. They're buying them to trade for Bitcoin because they realize that's the world's hardest money. Band protocol. It'll probably do well like Chainlink. Will top out temporarily in February. Maybe it will. Bitcoin's only collectible. Well, guess what? So is gold. Only collectible. You know, there's no inherent value to any money. Money just solves the middleman problem. Like if I have eggs and you fix cars and I need my car fixed, but you don't need eggs, we can't trade, we can't barter. But if I sell my eggs for money, you accept money, boom, we can do it. So it only saves that. Can you get a boom shakalaka? You gotta watch the damn video all over again. Duh, it's at the beginning. I don't do it in the middle of the video. These are like, boom shakas are commodities now. $1 million Bitcoin. Yo, $1 million Bitcoin is totally possible. You wanna know why? Because if we take a look, I mean, literally, there is no, what do we call it? There's no resistance. Bitcoin can just keep going up and up and up. There's no resistance. None. Okay? All of this that's happening right now is just artificial. It's artificial. I mean, Bitcoin could be up way higher than it is right now without all the XRP FOMO. Oh, by the way, we should talk about that XRP. Oh, XRP getting delisted left and right. Okay? So, on one hand, I say, well, no duh. You know, I did a live stream with a bunch of YouTubers the other day, and they were all talking about XRP, and I was like, it's dead, and they're like, no, it's not. And I said, well, yeah, it kind of is, and not to mention they haven't declared if it's security, and literally that was like the day before the SEC sued XRP. So, you know, in the end, it's probably going to work out for XRP. In the short term, XRP is going to suffer. They're not going to be part of this bull run. So they're going to suffer because of that. XRP holders are going to suffer because of that. Because they're going to be under a lawsuit. Pretty much all the exchanges are going to delist them. Bitstamp halting XRP trading. Coinbase is probably going to have to delist XRP. A bunch of other ones are going to have to delist XRP. Could turn out better for XRP in the end because they could be traded on traditional markets where they could get a lot larger exposure. But in the meantime, over the next year or so, while they're in court battling this out with lawsuits, they're going to miss out on this bull run. So, kind of sucks for XRP holders right now, but, you know, kind of figured this would be coming. And the SEC, you know, in the end, they may deem that XRP is not a security. They may. I mean, they may just be doing this to kind of figure out regulation, and that'll be necessary. However, XRP holders are going to suffer. Now, the contrarian in me. So on one hand, I'm like, well, no, duh. XRP, security. It's kind of like exactly like security. But on the other hand, this could be the perfect contrarian moment to buy XRP. All right. So if we take a look, let's go back to the homepage. This could be the best time to buy XRP because over the past week, can we do that? Come on. Here we go. Okay. XRP is down the most. Okay. It went from like 50 cents down to whatever else. And actually in Bitcoin comparative, it's got to be down even lower than that. So if you do like XRP, if you're an XRP army fan, you know, then perchance now might be the best time to buy XRP. I mean, look at this Bitcoin comparative. Pretty much never been lower. It's about as low as it gets. So you may want to buy it. You may want to hold it. And then when it's deemed not a security, you'll be rich. Whoops. Let's see what some other comments are. XRP going to zero. It could go to zero. I don't think that people need banks anymore. I mean, why would you need a bank? Okay. I don't hold money in the bank anymore. It's kind of crazy. It's like stupid. Not only because of like the government, negative interest rates, bail-ins, all that stuff where they can just take money out of your bank account, but also if you go over to, let's say, like Celsius. Okay. If you go to your bank, average savings rate in the US is like 0.1%. That's 0.1%. Now, if you go, if you go over to Celsius and you download the Cell wallet on your phone, okay? Easy to download, easy to figure out. You take your crypto, and guess what? You can earn 22% interest in there. But that's not it. That's risky, okay? 22% interest on your Cell token is risky because you're putting in synthetics or Matic to earn 22%, and you don't know what's going to happen with the price of those. But let's say that the same $1,000 that you had in your bank account, all right, earning 0.1%, which 1% of $1,000 is $10. 0.1% is $1. On $1,000, you earn $1 per year in a bank account. Okay? for them holding your money, for them leveraging the shit out of your money, and them making money off of it, but you not making money. Whereas, if you convert that $1,000 to Tether or USD coin or one of the other stable coins, you can get 14%. Okay? So instead of that $1, you would make $140 on your $1,000. So it's kind of a no-brainer, and you don't have the risk there. Or, I mean, if you believe in Bitcoin like I do, you get 6%. So not only do you get from that $1,000, you could convert it to Bitcoin, you could get $60, plus when Bitcoin, you can earn it in Bitcoin, and when the price of Bitcoin goes up, you earn that much more. XRP is delisted. I know, I feel so bad for the XRP army. They were so devoted. Oh, but a lot of them were in it since the beginning. All right, do I believe ETH can surpass Bitcoin? As a matter of fact, Timo, great question. And I do think it's possible. All right, here's how. So if we take a look right now, if ETH surpasses Bitcoin, which is possible, it would do so because of the network effect. Okay? Now, Bitcoin price, Ethereum and Bitcoin are two complete different things. They're both commodities, which is great. Okay? Which means you're safe having your money in them, especially now when they're printing the shit out of money, when 25% of the US's money supply that's been made ever was made in the past year. Okay? You're especially safe holding them in Bitcoin and Ethereum. But they're two different monsters. Okay? Bitcoin gets its value from its scarcity. There's 21 million Bitcoin, 6 million have already been lost, and institutions are buying them up at a 0.1, like every institution that buys Bitcoin is buying 0.1% of all the Bitcoin available. So they're buying them up at an amazing clip. Now, Bitcoin gets its value from scarcity. Ethereum gets its value from the network effect, okay, from people using it. I mean, look at how the value of Ethereum this year, it went up from like $100 to $600 because of DeFi projects, okay? People are locking up value on Ethereum. The network effect, the more people use it, the value of Ethereum goes up. The more people develop on Ethereum, the value continues to go up. And Ethereum is the most widely used blockchain out there. I know you guys love Cardano. I know you guys love Polkadot. I know you guys love everything else. But Cardano and Polkadot are not the first Ethereum contenders. If we go down here, all right, there's a whole bunch of other ones. Like I think Nem was one of them. There's Omise Go, which is another one. There's all these Ethereum contenders, which there was Waves, which was one of them. Lisk was one of them. All right, all these Ethereum contenders that just basically lose. Ontology was one of them. Neo was one of them. And basically, they just don't get people using them. The network effect is not there. And I get all you guys are Cardano fanboys. And I get they're trying to make it easy for everyone to use. But Lisk was making it easy for everyone to use. The whole thing was built on JavaScript. Everybody knows how to program in JavaScript. And still they're learning Solidity. So, network effect. Elrond. I bought a shitloads of band. Good. Buy Lisk. I don't know. My friend asked me if you had a bunch of money to plop into crypto right now, what would you do? And I said I would put like 70% in Bitcoin, I would put 15% in ETH, and then with the remaining 15%, I would buy whatever altcoins I wanted. Because, listen, big money is coming into crypto now. Not only that, but there's going to be more retail FOMO, okay? It's not until last bull run, 2017, okay? The bottom was at $1,000-ish. Where are we? Here? No. Here? What am I talking about? There? Here. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So we had all-time high around $1,000. We broke through that $1,000 price point. That's when people started talking, the beginning of 2017. Okay? It really wasn't until Bitcoin price was like 2 to 4 times that. Around like 2 to 4 to 6, maybe even, $2 to $6,000 that people really started talking about Bitcoin. Okay? That it really started building a FOMO. And it wasn't really until there. It was at $5,000. Price dropped. Mike Novogratz bought a whole bunch of Bitcoin and then the price shot up. Okay. So that was at 5 times. Well, guess what? This is $20,000. So it may not be until Bitcoin is potentially $100,000 until we really see people realizing they missed out on it. Like all the people who sold up here at $20,000, when Bitcoin is 40,000, they'll be like, "Oh my God, I missed that opportunity. I bought it at 20,000. I sold at 8,000. If I would have held it, I would have had 40,000." So let's see. What the hell is Bitcoin even doing right now? Good question. Okay, fine. For all of you who just may be joining in, holy shit, 963 people. For all of you who might be joining in right now, we'll delete this and I'll talk about this again as if it didn't happen. Oh, okay, can't delete that, whatever. Let's see. Auto. Here we go. All right, so we have what's going on right here. This is a chart that I got. I stole this chart from Trading Shot over on TradingView, so it's not mine. But I got the idea from him. There is a bullish megaphone, these dotted white lines. Bullish megaphone, because it's bullish and it has megaphone shape. All right. And then it keeps finding support on the MA50, on the 4-hour candles. All right. We just bounced off of support there just recently. Okay, every time it breaks through this 43 line on the RSI, the blue line, every time it breaks through there, it also breaks through the 4-hour MA50. Now, if we extend that, damn it, if we extend that, this is a show for children. Right here, we have what appears to be an ascending wedge. Now, an ascending wedge oftentimes can be a bearish pattern. However, there's a lot going on right now that I think we will actually break out to the upside, not to the downside. Because generally, this ascending wedge is a bearish pattern. The price goes down. And there's a lot more room downward in this bullish wedge. But I actually think this bullish megaphone, okay? But I actually think that Bitcoin price is going to break out above the top of the megaphone and then continue going up, okay? I think that's likely to happen because there's not a lot of Bitcoin left. The main reason is all this liquidity of Bitcoin to trade is going to institutions. Every institution is buying 1/1000th of all the Bitcoin out there. And we've seen like 5 institutions buying in the last month. All right. Every time one of these red things is happening, Coinbase is taking Bitcoin from Coinbase Pro where you can trade it, and they're putting it on Coinbase custody where institutions buy it, and it's no longer traded. It's no longer available. It's no longer part of the supply. So the supply is shrinking, even if the demand stays the same. If the supply shrinks, the price has to go up. Simple economics. So because of that, I think Bitcoin price is likely to break to the upside, and when it does, first to 30,000, then 46,000, then 73,000, and 117,000. Who knows how high it could go? So that's what the heck is going on with Bitcoin. When your veterinarian's talking about Bitcoin, you'll sell. I know, but the funny thing is, nobody knows a damn thing about Bitcoin other than us. I talk to people all the time about Bitcoin. They don't know a damn thing about it. You see, when it's the everyday person who doesn't, like, I get it, that's funny. But I've been talking about Bitcoin since August of 2017 on this channel. Made over 1,000 videos about Bitcoin. Yeah, granted I talk about Bitcoin. But when you hear other people, should you buy Bitcoin? When's the best time to buy Bitcoin? 10 years ago. When's the second best time? Now. Okay, always the best time to buy Bitcoin, except for when Bitcoin's at a top or largely up a thing. So there's a good article here. It is Medium Bitcoin dollar cost averaging, and then Medium Bitcoin dollar cost average case study. If you find this article, it shows you when's the best time to buy Bitcoin. And it turns out just plopping your money in Bitcoin is almost always the best time. Okay, I think it's like 73% of the time it's the best time to do it now. Where does it say it? Here it is. Next chart here. 73% of the time you're better off just plopping it all in there. So you're better off dollar cost averaging these green areas you're better off just plopping all your money in at the red areas. So 27% of the time, dollar cost averaging is better strategy. 73%, you're better off just plopping all your money in. Best coin to invest. Should you invest in alts or should you slowly buckle your hamster in a sexual position? I'm not all about bestiality. It's just not fair to the animals. I mean, especially hamsters, unless you have a really small penis, because that could be painful for the hamster. However, if you wanted to take the hamster inside of you, like boof the hamster, that could be fun for both of you. Not financial advice, not sexual advice, but it could work. I hope some people just tuned in for that. Right? Bitcoin price target for 20th of January. I think, here's the thing. Historically, January has a Bitcoin pullback. Okay, not, where is it? This? No, this. So it doesn't show as much here. Like this is my, let's see, 18, 19, 20. This is my 3rd January in crypto. All right. And it always seems like there's a pullback in January. They say due to the Chinese New Year or taxes or whatever, but for some reason, Bitcoin kind of loses its steam in January. So if Bitcoin pulls back, yeah, maybe to $20,000, find some support there, but then it'll bounce back off. I'm not too worried. And also, another thing is you have to have a long-term perspective. It's absolutely necessary because short-term gains will hurt you. If you just go chasing every gain, like every altcoin pumped, you go and buy it at the top, you're just going to lose all of your gains. All right? Have a long-term perspective. Like think about it in 10 years. 10 years is 2 more halvings. Do you know what happens every halving? People don't comprehend the exponential function. Like Einstein and Warren Buffett, they both say that compound interest is like the best thing ever. Compound interest uses the exponential function. Use time to your advantage. Don't go for quick gains. Just hodl Bitcoin. You'll be rich. Why you sell your XRP? Because it's XRP. I once had XRP because I was like, maybe it'll do well. But then once DeFi came out, I was like, F it. Because there's no real reason. Seriously, thick people in this chat. Hamster bestiality for Merry. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Christmas. So any other questions before I go? Just because I want to do a Christmas live stream for you all to get you pumped because, hey, it's a good time to be in crypto because the price just keeps going up and up and up and up for Bitcoin, Litecoin. You know what? Nah. I mean, people are still going to buy Litecoin. There's still going, because here's what happens, okay? People get into crypto and they're like, they hear about Bitcoin. Chances are I would say that like most of you heard about Bitcoin first. I heard about Bitcoin first. You guys probably heard about Bitcoin first. And so you got into Bitcoin and you're like, Bitcoin's kind of expensive. What can I buy? Ethereum, still kind of expensive. Tether, what's that? Could I buy that? And then you realize it just stays $1. And then you're like, XRP. Litecoin, that's like the gold. That's the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Bitcoin Cash. I could buy Bitcoin and it's cheaper. Maybe that'll go up to $20,000. Polkadot, that's a weird name. Cardano, that's a weird name, but it's only 15 cents. Maybe I'll buy that. I'll buy a whole bunch of that, and then I'll be a Cardano fanboy. I imagine that's what it's like. Do I think Bitcoin will go sub $15,000? It still could be. Here's why. Okay, even though I don't really buy into this whole, what's that thing? The CME gap. Okay, I made a whole video on the CME gap because some people are just like balls deep in the CME gap. But there is a CME gap right down here around $9,500. All right, somewhere right in this area. If you can see that thing, I'll draw something here. There's a CME gap right here around $9,500. Okay, right in there. Change the color of that so you can see it better. Hot pink. Okay, so there's a CME gap right there. Now, I did some calculations. If you're one of these people who thinks the CME gap needs to be filled. Now, the CME gap has only been around for a few years. And it's been filled pretty much every time, except for recently, hasn't been filled. But here's the thing. After every Bitcoin top, and we're not talking about that as like a the gay top and bottom type of thing. Okay, I'm talking about Bitcoin top. So every Bitcoin top, there's a pullback of like 87% on average. Well, if that were to happen, Bitcoin could go up to $95,000 and still pull back to $9,500, fill that top. So it could. So theoretically, what would happen is Bitcoin price would go up. It would reach a peak, I think somewhere around October of 2021. And then the price comes back down 80-some%. And it could go, where would that go? Back down to 9,000 some. Could potentially go there. Right? There. Okay. So that could potentially happen. Now, I don't particularly think we're going to see as deep of a pullback this time. Why? Because we don't have as many weak hands anymore. We have institutions investing. I think that after we see a top, instead of seeing like a 90% pullback, we'll see like a 50% pullback. Okay, those will be the weak hands again, but most of the institutions are not weak hands. Pornos rule. Is this dude gay? No, but my boyfriend is. Mad Max, wrong way. You'll buy Bitcoin at $3,000. Okay, have good luck with that. I bought Bitcoin at $3,000 a long time ago, but good luck buying that. Yeah, all right. Any other questions? Do I trade with Bitcoin? No. Okay. The same thing, listen. Some people trade and make money. 5% of traders make money. 95% lose. Look up on Google the 10 wealthiest people in the world. None of them are traders. If trading worked, all 10 of them would be traders. Trading doesn't freaking work. Traders make money because they sell you bullshit programs. That's it. But everybody wants to live the dream. Everybody wants to be a day trader. Listen, especially if you're in America, okay? Trading in some other places, if you're trading on like, Uniswap or something like that, nobody can track your money. Yeah, that's one thing. But if you're in America, not only do you have to pay for each trade, but then you have to pay taxes on all your gains, which is like 50% for capital gains because it's short term. So that means that you need to make insane gains in order to just pay your taxes. Traders lose statistically. 5% of traders win. But you know what 5% win? They're the inside traders. They're the people who work for the companies, who can front run your trades, who have big bags to play with. Most people don't win. If you want to win, invest. Simple as that. It's freaking simple. The easiest things are the simplest things. Guys, it's right here. All the evidence you need. It's simple. Just hodl Bitcoin. Simple. I know it's not easy because you got to sit and wait with your thumb up your butt and just wait for Bitcoin to take off. It takes a long time. Or if you want to trade, trade an oscillator like Dogecoin or Stellar. Trade an oscillator. But day trading, that's going to lose. Don't I have a Christmas party to attend? Ah, man. Did you see my video yesterday where it was like It was like the anime Christmas girls in bikinis dancing around. That was awesome. Thumbs get a sore situation. Thoughts on Tron? I don't know what's going to happen with Tron. I mean, Justin Sun, he's a master marketer, but I think people are over his stuff. I think. I don't think people... I really think they're getting rid of... With institutions coming in, I think all scammy stuff is going to leave. Now, he could bounce back. I mean, but we'll kind of have to see. Thoughts on Crow? I think it's an easy way to enter the market. But guys, look at... What's the big gainers this week? Celsius is up big still. Celsius is like the top 5th gainer for this week. Today it was up big, but obviously Graph because it just got listed on Coinbase. Theta's up big. Celsius is up big. I think, okay, here's my thing. If you're looking for one of these big things like crypto.com token, something like that. Now that I'm making a video. I'm in the process of making it where I buy some stuff with a crypto.com card, which I have. You can buy stuff with Bitcoin, which is pretty cool. And then and it's easy to buy crypto on there. You can buy with a credit card. For a while, they had 0% fees for buying with a credit card. But if you're looking for like a monetary solution in a crypto, I would go with Celsius. That would be my bet. It's now, wow, it's already ranked 21st. My goodness. I still think it's a top 10. So I still think it has upward potential. Because here's the thing. There's only 200,000 customers on Celsius. They have all their information here on their website, I believe. Let's see, community. Maybe it's here. Okay. They have 200,000 people on content portal, top 200. I don't know. 200,000 users. Okay. They have a fixed supply of Cell token. You earn insane interest for using it. And what else? Oh, right. The token is used in the ecosystem. So you can earn interest in it. Or if you take out a loan, then you have to pay that off with Cell. And actually, I used Cell. I borrowed a loan to test it out, see how it worked. I took out a loan. I needed a Cell in order to pay off that loan, pay the interest on the loan. So I bought a bunch of Cell and then I forgot about it. And it's been one of the best performing assets I've ever bought. Wish I would have bought a lot more, but I didn't. So, whatever. Where to buy Celsius? Not very many places. That's the one. I mean, that's one of the problems, but that's also like the good thing is that they're not going to. Basically, they do what's in the best interest of the community. So, most of these other coins, like in order to get listed on Binance, you have to pay Binance $1 million, and then every transaction on there, like 8% or something like that, goes to Binance. Now with Cell, they don't do that. They only do stuff that's in the best interest of the community, the people who use it. So, where to buy? Oh, and in order to find out where to buy cryptos, you go to CoinMarketCap or wherever, you take a look at the coin, and then you can go to market pairs, and it'll tell you where to buy it. So, you can go to, come on, Uniswap, Liquid, Bilaxy, Who, System Coin, HitBTC, Switcheo, Indodax, and then there's also this other one, CellSwap. I think it's .io. What is it? CellSwap.org. CellSwap.org. So you can actually use that. That's like a Uniswap that uses Cell token. So you can get it all right there. CellSwap.org. If you've obtained half a Bitcoin, you've done more than what any millionaire in the world can do. So yes, you would be rich in the crypto world. So there's 21 million millionaires. There's 30 some million millionaires in the United States. And really there's only 15 million Bitcoin because the rest have been lost. So each millionaire in the United States could only own half a Bitcoin. So you're way better than pretty much the millionaires. Bitcoin will rocket in an hour. Is that when, do I like ETH? Yes, I think network effect is good for ETH. I think it has a whole bunch of stuff. There was stuff I was talking about earlier. Pundi X, okay, so get this. I'm not a big fan of Pundi X. Why? Because you need the stupid Pundi X terminals to use it. I think it's retarded. You can just get a credit card with crypto.com and use that anywhere. And Coinbase will have credit cards available and everyone else has credit cards available. You don't need the Pundi X terminals. I think it's retarded. But I was in Singapore for a crypto conference and I stayed at this hostel and they had a Pundi X terminal there. Pretty crazy. Out of this world. Let's see. What's your take on Theta? Could be pretty cool. I did a video about it. You could search like Crypto Love Theta or Can Theta Make You a Millionaire? It could be an interesting thing. Let's see. Is it okay to buy Bitcoin on Robinhood? I don't know. I never have, but I'm sure someone could answer that for you. 2021 Bitcoin price target, $470,000. It could be. It's certainly within the realm of possibility. Like Willy Woo, I think he's one of the best analysts out there. He's saying $200,000 to $300,000. Citibank, they're saying $318,000. There's a lot of pretty, and these aren't like John McAfee or like Tom Lee type predictions. These are like actual legitimate fundamental analysis people giving nice price predictions like that. Thoughts on reserve. That was pretty interesting earlier. Do I have XRP? No. Will I sell any? No, because I don't have it. Thoughts about NEO. Does it still have potential? I think NEO does the shittiest job marketing I've ever seen of any company. They had the potential to become like the Apple of cryptocurrencies. You know, like Apple versus PC. They had the potential to become the Apple of cryptocurrencies, and they just did such a terrible job marketing that they pretty much lost all of it. If you have $500, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin, stay away from Litecoin. I would not buy Litecoin. Litecoin has relatively no inherent value, and I would buy like 80% Bitcoin and 15% ETH, or 20% ETH, something like that. ETH top price target. I think everyone's looking for like $1,000 ETH, but you know, I mean, top price target when? This year? This bull run? Next bull run? Listen, here's the thing. How many sats is ETH right now? Where is it? Ethereum. So basically, well, okay. So I would say that Bitcoin probably could 10x from where it's at. If ETH stayed the same, we could be looking at a $6,200 ETH, but it could potentially go up higher than that. That was an easy way to do it. Is Bcash worth getting a few of? I would say no. Bcash, so like nobody trusts the forks of Bitcoin. You can tell that because, I mean, even though they are somewhat oscillators, but nobody wants them. And actually I heard that a lot of the macro traders who had Bitcoin, they actually sold Bitcoin during the run up of 2017 because they didn't know what was going to happen with the forks and they didn't want to deal with it. They thought it could potentially really devalue and deflate all of Bitcoin, period. So I would stay away from the Bitcoin forks. They're just like, they're worthless. Just have the real Bitcoin. Ethereum, yes, good. How about Zcash? I don't know. When is alt season? I feel that alt season happens. The peak of alt season is last time. I did a whole analysis of this. So if you want to see, there's a whole video I did where it's like YouTube, and then it was don't sell. What was it? Don't sell Bitcoin and buy alts, something like that. So we go to Crypto Love. Don't sell alts, something like that. Don't sell BTC. Altcoins, something like that. Don't buy a Bitcoin. Damn. I don't remember what it is, but anyways, I'll just tell you. So basically, last cycle, altcoins peaked a month after Bitcoin, exactly a month after. And if you kind of take a look at the charts, the best time to have bought altcoins would be 2 weeks, the dead middle between the peak of Bitcoin and alt. So, you know, alt season will happen. My opinion, the peak of it will be a month after Bitcoin peaks. So that'll probably be the end of October 2021. Could DOT beat ETH? Yeah, sure, but it needs to get a lot of adoption. Lisk, they need to start doing some marketing or something. They've been doing, you know what is a website that I do like that I haven't gone to in a long time? It's called Crypto Miso. This actually takes a look at which projects are doing a lot of work. So this ranks cryptocurrencies based on GitHub commits. And so the top 10, number 1, cryptocurrency, Chainlink. Number 2, Lisk. How about that? They're still doing a lot of work. Number 3, Bitcoin. Number 4, Elf. Wow, that's a surprise. Number 5, Gruselcoin. I did a whole video about that years ago. Number 6, Pivx. Number 7, Zeus Shield. Number 8, Bcash. Number 9, Storage. And 10, Bancor. That's in the past 12 months. Let's see recently who's been doing a lot of work. Number 1, still Chainlink. Number 2, Pivx. Inflationary Dash Clone. Number 3, Bitcoin. Number 4, Lisk. Number 5, Bcash. Number 6, Parallel Coin, 7 Bancor, 8 Storage, and 9 OK Cash, and 10 Gruesel Coin. Polkadot's up there. Elf, Zcash, Mysterium, Stellar, Status, Decred, ETH, Funfair. Yeah, so that's a fun website to take a look at, Crypto Miso. Do you still have the How to Make $1 Million with Bitcoin video? Yeah, maybe. I have some videos. Ooh, you guys should check out this. I have a whole bunch of like exclusive content over on, what's that called? Patreon.com. If you go to patreon.com and search for Crypto Love, I have a whole bunch of exclusive content that's not available on YouTube, only for patrons. Crypto Love, creating a crypto community. And we do have a badass, super secret, top secret Discord where we chat all the time. But you can become a patron there. And then, does it have a, here we go. So, $100,000 webinar, tax webinar, trading secrets, whole bunch of trading stuff. So, does it say how many videos are in here? 27 exclusive videos that you can't find on YouTube, only here on Patreon. So check it out, patreon.com/cryptolove. And that's how I plug myself. Link to $1,000. Ooh, you know who I do like? Let's close some of these tabs because there's too many open. There is, if you go to YouTube, this guy is a great analyst. Benjamin Cohen. Okay, check out some of his videos. He does some great videos. Really cool stuff. And I like watching these videos. He makes some awesome like logarithmic regressions of Bitcoin. And also, you know, the reason I brought this up is because of Chainlink. So he did one really good Chainlink one about could Chainlink reach $1,000. And it seemed pretty convincing that it could. I don't know where it got to. Chainlink, will the exponential run continue? So, yeah, I would watch his videos for Chainlink. A price rally to remember. Check out his videos on Chainlink because I think he could answer your vids on Chainlink. Yeah, you're welcome for doing this. Thanks, everybody, for joining me on Christmas. Oh my gosh, it's Christmas together with my best friends ever. Who needs real friends when we've got friends on YouTube, right? Oh my goodness. Usually there's always a deep in Christmas, then the run till 2 weeks. Then wait, usually there's a deep in Christmas, like around 27, 28, and then run till January 1st, 2 weeks. I think, yeah. So yeah, January, usually there's a dip. Price goes down. A deep. Usually there's a deep, man. That's like that's the Jamaican dip. Buy the deep. Come on, man, buy the deep. I slap at the base. What do I think of Aya? What the hell is Aya? Is that like Enya? Aya. If you ever want to cry, just listen to Enya. Arya coin? I don't even want to look at this, but it's probably going to be some like, Dogecoin did well. I don't even want to know. I don't know why I look at this stuff. Where's the website? Arya coin. Building a better crypto. I don't know. Is this junk? Probably. Arya coin. ICO collected 30 Bitcoin. Yeah, whatever. Theta. Theta's a good one. I made a whole video. Check out my videos on Theta. If you see, I made a whole video. $659 of Theta. Could potentially make you a millionaire if you watch that video. So make sure to watch it. Yeah, it's a scam. Aya scam. Guys, if some people like... Gosh, the problem with crypto is everybody wants to get rich quick. That's the problem with crypto. Like, you're guaranteed to get rich slow with crypto. You're guaranteed. You buy Bitcoin and just forget about it, you're guaranteed to be rich. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Like 99.9% chance you will be rich if you buy Bitcoin. But everybody just wants to be rich quick. And so they buy Aya because somebody's like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah. Buy 100 Bitcoin instant millionaire. Hey, listen. Buy Bitcoin and wait. Okay? There is a... I made this video. So type in crypto love Bitcoin millionaire. Okay? How to be a teen Bitcoin millionaire. So there's this video. It's like if you type in teen or Bitcoin millionaire, teen Bitcoin millionaire, something like that. There's this video about this kid. He's like an 18-year-old kid who the last bull run, 2017, he was a Bitcoin millionaire. But you know what? He held his Bitcoin for 6 years before he was a millionaire. Just remember, time will make you a Bitcoin millionaire. I honestly think, and this is me being truthful now, I honestly think that if you have Bitcoin now in your portfolio, I'm not talking about a whole Bitcoin. I'm talking about some. Some could be like a few sats, okay? Maybe more than a few sats. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't know whether it's going to be a 10th of a Bitcoin or a 100th of a Bitcoin or whatever. But I honestly think that you will be a millionaire. Simple as that. Guys, let's do some math, okay? What is that thing? It's like Aw app. Okay, let's do some math. Let's start drawing because drawing is fun. So, this is $100 trillion. That's how much that's how much people there's institutional investors have to invest. $100 trillion. Okay? Now, right here, I can't even write it in there because it's too small. That's Bitcoin. 500 billion. Okay? If you connect this here and connect this there, then you have a boob. Okay? But we need to go back. Undo. So you have $500 billion. Teeny little drop in the bucket. Now, these institutions, they're buying up Bitcoin now at $20,000. Grayscale's buying Bitcoin at $20,000. And they don't buy to lose. You have to think about this the way that they think about this. Big money. They don't buy to lose. So Grayscale is buying up Bitcoin at $20,000. And they're thinking, you know what? We're going to sell this for a lot more than $20,000. We're going to make a lot of money on this. Because what's happening now is Grayscale's putting back up their drop gold ad, where they're telling people to stop buying gold, start buying Bitcoin. It's better than gold. You can take it anywhere with you, yada, yada, yada. Now, they're going to start saying, they haven't done it yet, okay? But they're going to start saying, hey, take 5% of your portfolio. That's a little 5, and then we have a percent. For all you programmers out there, a modulus. Okay, take 5% and put it in Bitcoin. Not all coins. They may say like, if you want to diversify, get some Ethereum, whatever. But they'll say put 5% in Bitcoin. Why? Because it's stable. I mean, guys, $100 trillion. This is like the discretionary money of everybody out there. The U.S. just printed $6 trillion this past year. They're looking to do another $6 trillion this coming year. That's like 12 trillion. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a 1/10 of all the investment money in the world. That's right there. That's 12 trillion. They just printed that. So really, that's going to cause massive deflation or inflation, massive inflation. But you know what's not going to inflate is Bitcoin because there's a fixed supply. They can't print more Bitcoin. But they're telling everybody, hey, put 5% of your portfolio in Bitcoin. Guess what? If they do that, that's $5 trillion into Bitcoin. That alone will 10x Bitcoin. Okay? That alone, just having them enter the market, is going to cause Bitcoin to be worth $240,000. But here's the other thing that not many people realize. So anyways, there's $5 trillion going into Bitcoin. It's going to happen in the next 5 years. $5 trillion going into Bitcoin from institutional investors. Okay, this is like your 401k. This is all types of stuff. This is $100 trillion right there. Willy Woo has shown that right now, for every dollar you put into Bitcoin, it actually raises the market cap by 3.5 times. So that's no longer $5 trillion. That actually is a $17.5 trillion market cap. Now, in case you can't do the math, that's 34 times what it is right now. No, 35 times? In case I can't do the math. I don't know. 35 times. So that's 35 times what it is right now. So I don't even know what that is. What's 24 times 35? That's almost $1 million Bitcoin. Okay? So, there it is. If you want to know how much Bitcoin you have to own, once these institutional investors get people buying Bitcoin, and you're going to see these ads coming out soon, because Grayscale's buying it up. Okay? People can get it on PayPal. They can get it on Cash App. They can get it all over the place. You're going to have an $840,000 Bitcoin based on just 5%. That's 5%. They're saying potentially 5 to 15%. Well, guess what? If it's 15%, let's do this math. 15 times 3.5. I could probably do it faster in my head, but that's like 52.5. So 52.5 is times 2, because we're at 500 right now. 105 times where we are right now times 24,000. This is going to be something ridiculous. $2.5 million Bitcoin. I know it's ridiculous, but Bitcoin could go up to $2.5 million if just 15% of this. Listen, 12% of that was just printed in this 2 years. Okay? To get people to put 15% into Bitcoin, not unheard of. Yeah, so just hold on to Bitcoin. So, any other questions? What do I think of all these shit coins? You know what? I heard this guy, Raoul Pal, really good interview on the Pomp podcast. This guy, Raoul Pal, he's a macro investor. He said, hey, if you call them shit coins, I'm going to take a look at them because there's opportunity to trade them there and make money. Not to hold them, but to trade them. So, but that's all. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope you guys have an awesome year. I mean, so far, this year's been pretty shitty with the coronavirus, but Bitcoin's been doing some awesome things, and I think next year will be even better. The next 10 months are going to be pretty rad. So stay tuned for that. Merry Christmas, everybody. Go enjoy your friends, family, everything else. And let's see, is Bitcoin actually moving right now? 24,502. Oh, it could keep on going up. I think the futures thing's already expired today, but that could push the price up. It's good times for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. If you're not a member yet, make sure to subscribe. Click the notification bell and love the like button. That helps out. Notification bell, subscribe. Click the notification bell, subscribe, the notification bell, subscribe, notification bell. And then we'll talk about some more hamster porn in another video. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.